A major shift in how the federal government wants Americans to eat remains at the center of health news and a top priority for parents. 2822's Paula Giacomo is here to break down the newly updated food pyramid in tonight's Paula's Parenting Playbook. Hi, Paula.
Hi, Candace. The U.S. Departments of Health and Human Services and Agriculture have one goal with the new food pyramid: shift Americans back to whole, nutrient-dense foods and away from ultra-processed products. These changes could soon impact school lunches, grocery choices, and family meals.
The new inverted food pyramid flips the old model, placing whole foods and full-fat dairy at the top while pushing refined grains and sugars to the bottom. The update is intended to emphasize real, minimally processed foods and reduce reliance on ultra-processed items and refined carbohydrates.
We are ending the war on saturated fats. Diets rich in vegetables and fruits reduce disease risk more effectively than many drugs.
I applaud Secretary Kennedy in the fact that he is going after artificial food coloring, increased sugar content, increased salt, and over-processed foods. Those are 100% correct. It's a great move. But flipping it upside down and placing red meat and saturated fats back into it does not make any sense.
According to the CDC, nearly 1 in 3 adults and 1 in 5 children are now considered overweight or obese. The new dietary guidelines are part of a broader effort to reverse that trend through the Make America Healthy Again initiative.
Simple swaps like water instead of soda, eggs instead of pastries, and yogurt instead of chips. When it comes to kids, the experts say these small changes can add up to better focus, more energy, and stronger bodies.
Get rid of the sodas, get rid of the energy drinks, and all those other things that you absolutely don't need.
This dad of 3 is not opposed to the changes.
Most people could probably agree that fruits and vegetables are healthier than hot dogs and hoagies. The shelf life of bread in Europe is a day, and the shelf life of bread in the United States is weeks. I would say there's probably justification for some of those things.
At the beginning of the new year, the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act was signed into law, giving schools the option to serve whole milk. Secretary Kennedy claims removing it from cafeterias played a role in rising childhood obesity and diabetes. Some physicians, including Dr. Nelson, say whole milk isn't the right option for all children.
The whole milk issue is appropriate in certain children, but not all children. And so we need to be very discerning about who gets the increased fat content in whole milk.
Dr. Nelson also encourages plenty of sleep and exercise for kids. Food guidelines are written for the general public and don't account for individual needs. Official details on the new food guide pyramid are available at realfood.gov. For a link to that website, head to our website, 2822news.com.